Hello to everyone. This presentation introduces learners to the steps that they should take so to be able to evaluate information in the web. Apart from the AAOCC system, which we explained previously, here we will present you the 10 criteria for evaluating Internet resources, the so-called 10 Cs. Which are the 10 Cs criteria? 1. Content. When you're searching for a source in the Internet, you should be able to check the intent of the content, the title and the author identified, the date and the form of this document or article. 2. Credibility. You can check if the author is reliable and if the content is credible and authoritative. Also, the purpose of the information, the style, serious, satiric or humorous, of an article can tell you more about the credibility of a source. 3. Critical thinking. Here you can apply critical thinking skills, including previous knowledge and experience, in order to evaluate Internet resources. You can identify the author, publisher, and edition as you would do with a traditionally published resource. Here it is important also to apply the AAOCC system learned in the previous section. 4. Copyright. Even if the copyright notice does not appear prominently, someone wrote it or is responsible for the creation of a document, graphic, sound, or image, and the material falls under the copyright conventions. Fair use applies to cited excerpts, usually as an example for commentary or research. Materials are in the public domain if this is explicitly stated. All Internet users, like print media users, must follow copyright legislation. 5. Citation. Internet resources should be cited to identify sources used, both to give credit to the author and to provide the reader with avenues for further research. 6. Continuity. A website cannot be maintained and updated forever, nor it will continue to be free. The continuity is a fragile issue for sources found in the web, and that is why you cannot rely on the source over time to provide an up-to-date information. 7. Censorship. Censorship may be an issue depending on the type of information you're researching and the editor you're writing for. Be sure that you protect the privacy of others and avoid citing moderated discussion lists or other potentially censored sources. 8. Connectivity. If you are assigning resources to a group of people, make sure they can all access these resources. There are people who may have limited access to Internet connections. Others may have slow connections that could limit their ability to access some online sources that require high-speed connections. Determine whether or not online resources are appropriate for the audience for whom you are writing. Not all users have access to the same Internet tools and applications. Neither all users are familiar with these tools and applications. 9. Comparability. You can choose resources that have a print counterpart, such as a magazine or a newspaper. This will allow you to compare data from other dates beyond the date that you access the site, as well as provide access to people who may not be able to connect to the Internet. 10. Context. Before you start searching your sources in the web, you can define their research context and research needs, and then decide what sources might be best to use to successfully fill information needs without data overload. After watching this presentation, you'll be able to list the best method for digital content assessment, present 4 steps for evaluating information, name 4 criteria when evaluating Internet sources, prepare at least 5 questions in evaluating the credibility of an information source. Thank you.